Alright guys, so I know we're doing reviews every Sunday, but I had to get this one in. This is the JJrc x17. Just got this drone. I really want to review this. So anyways, let's get into the video. Alright, so let's talk about what you get with this drone. First of all, the drone itself, and it comes with a gimbal guard on it right there. There's the battery, obviously. You also have the controller. It's a DJI copy, the controller is. You also get extra blades, the carrying case, which you've just seen, and a mini screwdriver, as well as the instruction booklet, which I don't have the instruction book with me, but you get the instruction book with it. So let's take a look at the specs. We're going to give this guy a quick overview. First of all, it's a GPS drone with optical flow positioning. You can't see right now, but if you take the gimbal guard off, like this, it comes off. Kind of difficult, but there we go. It is a 2-axis gimbal, so that's pretty sweet. We'll definitely be checking out how smooth that this footage is. It has a range of 1 kilometer to go along with a advertised 30-minute flight time, and it shoots 6K photos and 2.7K videos. It weighs about 500 grams. It uses brushless motors. As you can see, this drone is also foldable, so let's unfold it like this. The front arms fold out first, then the back one, then the front and the back. So this is what it looks like unfolded. Put this guy down. I got the green version. You can also get the orange version. So we just talked about brushless motors, foldable. It records the video to a micro SD card. You could always just use the recording straight from your phone, but you're going to get drop frames and it's not going to be as smooth. So I would always go with the footage from the micro SD card, and the top speed is 7 meters per second. Alright guys, so let's talk about this drone right here, the in-flight features that you get with this drone. So we have auto takeoff and auto landing, which is that button right there. Obviously, this one's the power button. There is a follow me function. You also have orbit and waypoints. You have headless mode, and there is a calibration button on the controller that is right here. And this start button is to arm the motors, as well as this button right here is for photos and videos. Also, really quickly guys, so calibration process is very easy. The app runs you right through it. Once you hit the calibration button, then you would spin this drone 360 degrees, and then it will beep, which means at that point you would angle it up, and then you would spin it until it beeps again. So that's very easy, and then you're done. Just so you know, once you hit the start button, you could obviously just take it up, or you can hit the auto takeoff, and then if you want to land, you can hit the auto land, or you can just hold this stick down like that, and it will land itself. Alright, just so you know, the app is HFunFly, and it is available from the App Store and from the Google Play Store, so it is both compatible with Apple and Android users. Personally, I will be flying this today with my iPhone XR. Alright, so that's just a quick overview of the advertised specs of this drone and what we are supposed to be expecting from it. So let's get right into the flight test. Alright guys, so we're outside now and we're going to take this guy for a quick flight test. We're going to get some photos and videos and we can test out some of its features. But anyways, let's get into the flight test. Alright guys, so we're going to start off by putting the battery inside the drone right here. Wrong way. Here we go. Push until it clicks like that. Okay. Next we're going to turn on the drone. We're going to turn on the controller now. Alright, next up is this button right here in the corner. It is the compass calibration button, so we're going to hit that. Give this guy a little bit of a spin. Okay, now we'll turn it up like this and spin it again. All right, 2 beeps. Now we're going to connect to the Wi-Fi from my phone. All right, guys, so we're connected to Wi-Fi. Make sure you take this little piece, pull it out your phone, will go in here. So let's do that. I'm gonna open up the app. Confirm, got it. All right, so we're in. Like that, there we go. And now, if you want to arm the motors, you hit this start button right there. The motors are armed, and we can give this guy a little bit of push up. Like that, so it's up in the air. Now here's how you land it. All you need to do is hold this stick down and watch it land. It's going slightly down. It's gonna sense the ground. All I'm doing is holding it down. And there you go. Alright guys, so we need to talk about a problem that I've had with this drone, and it is pretty important to talk about. This thing does something that we like to call toilet bowling. So just imagine that this right here is the drone. Instead of staying still, it keeps moving around in circles like this. And sometimes the circles get bigger and bigger, which can be a serious problem. At some points this thing was completely out of control, and it almost crashed. When I hit return to home, it just started doing this giant circle, and it went on an angle like this, and it looked like it was heading straight down. Luckily, I took it out of return to home mode and I pulled it back and up the opposite way, and luckily I didn't crash it, but this thing was almost crashed. So luckily I didn't crash it. I've had experience though with flying, so if you're unexperienced, this thing could have definitely crashed. So I thought it was just a sloppy calibration, so I decided to calibrate it again, and once I took it up, it started doing the same thing. It started toilet bowling again and again. Originally, when I first took it off, it was very smooth. I showed you how to take it off, and I showed you how to land it, and I flew it out there, and it was doing smooth, and it was doing just fine. There was no serious wind speed. It was only blowing at 1 mile an hour today. Although it's pretty cold outside, it's only about 30 to 36 degrees out, so it's pretty cold, but yeah, it just started toilet bowling once I hit return to home, and it just kept on doing it. I recalibrated it and it did it again, so that's not good, guys. Although I will say, with the 2-axis gimbal, the footage was pretty stable. The footage that I got anyways. I didn't fly this thing for too long, so if you want me to fly this thing again, make sure to smash the like button, and I will do a second video on this. I'll do a flight test, so make sure to hit the like button. The goal is 25 likes, so if we hit that, then I'll do a flight test for this drone. But anyways, I'll show you the footage that we got. We didn't get much of it, but I'll show you the footage. By the way, guys, I would just like to tell you that this is not my first experience buying a JJrc drone. I bought the JJrc X12. If you don't know what that drone is, I'll put it on the screen right now. Okay, so I bought the JJrc X12, and that one, I couldn't even get that one to fly. It wouldn't pick up a single satellite, and the functions in the app wouldn't work. The app wasn't even available on any Android devices, so I tried it with my Samsung tablet, and that wouldn't work either. Tried it with my Apple iPad and with my iPhone XR, and I couldn't get it to fly on any of those with the JJrc X12. So this is my second JJrc drone, and I will say, almost crashing this drone and shattering it into pieces was not a pleasant experience. It was pretty stressful, guys. So for this drone, I guess I'll just say buy it at your own risk, because there's a chance that it could just be awesome and work perfectly for you, fly smoothly, but my specific model is toilet bowling like crazy, and it's just not working properly. It was very bad, guys. Just trust me with this. Not a fun experience at all. So, like I said, buy at your own risk, and I don't know how often this issue may occur. I'm not going to completely trash this drone, because I'm going to tell you it is pretty good. The camera's great. It's got a bunch of nice features, and the gimbal is actually very smooth. This produces very smooth footage, but I will say it's very shocking. It's not good that this thing toilet bowls like crazy, and it's super unstable in the air. So that is pretty scary. So buy at your own risk. Another thing, guys, for this drone, it's very weird. You can't find this thing on Amazon, or at least I can't find this thing on Amazon or Walmart. So if you're going to order it, you're going to order it from one of these Chinese companies like Banggood.com. So I'll leave a link for this drone from Banggood.com in the description below if you want to buy this thing. But thank you for watching. If you're still here, please consider subscribing. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.